Hello, Maryville. Welcome to the third week of Dance Baby Dance. I'm your host, Turtle. So far, we have done the wobble and the cat daddy. Tonight, we're going to teach you the funky dance style called locking. Now, there are a lot of people who are not familiar with locking, and I'm sure you at home have no idea what locking is as well. But it's okay, because tonight, I'll be your funky hero. Right now, I could explain more about locking, but I'm going to leave it to one of our superstars, Delaney McKenzie, who is going to give you a ride back in time with the history of locking.
Locking is a dance form which includes improvised steps called locks and was started during the soul funk dance movement. Dancers perform quick locking and pointing movements, splits, and hand slaps. Locks were invented by this guy, Don Campbell Lock Campbell, in the nightclubs of Los Angeles in the early 1970s. Here he is in more recent years, still showing us how locking is done. Campbell Lock based a lot of his moves after James Brown's style, adding his own signature by locking each movement into a freeze. It quickly gained popularity and soon became a feature of the popular TV show Soul Train.
Needless to say, they were among the best that ever danced on this show. We're extremely proud that they have now created one of the most exciting acts in show business, and they've done it all on their own. Let's have a great welcome, gang, for the Lockers.
In 1972, the Go-Go Brothers formed the first synchronized locking group. Soon after, Don Campbell Lock formed the group The Lockers, who became one of the most influential groups in the history of not just locking, but all of dance. Many other famous early lockers included Campbell Jr., Jimmy Scooby-Doo Foster, Alpha Anderson, Sneaky T, Arnetta Nettabug Johnson, Kevin Yo-Yo, and so many more. In the 80s, West Coast locking fused with East Coast hip-hop, which has evolved into what we recognize as locking today. Locking has changed from the early days of Soul Train, but it's still going strong. Seen on street corners and during international competitions, where locking is always a fan favorite.
Thank you, Delaney, for that funky experience. Jessica Porter has our next locking clip of the week. Hill T and Bosch are 29 and 30 years old, and together have been dancing for 14 years. They are from Osaka, Japan. These two professional dancers have traveled the world and won numerous competitions since 1998. They have made many guest appearances throughout the years, such as the Red Bull BC1 in Berlin and the International Battle of the Year in Europe, all back in 2005. They competed in competitions such as Urban Dance Project in 2011 in Germany and La Place Grand Cabaret Un Monde in France. These two dancers are obviously phenomenal at what they do. Alyssa Steen has our last locking clip of the week with two dancers named Hurricane and Firelock.
Come
In this video, Hurricane and Firelock are performing in Chinatown in New York City. They perform locking and have locking battles with various groups of dancers. Hurricane and Firelock were the Just Stay Dubois 2011 Paris Locking Championship winners. Their locking videos can be found all over the internet, and it is clear why they are locking champions. Now we have to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm gonna teach you the easy steps of locking. This is Dance Baby Dance. Hello, and welcome back to Dance Baby Dance. This is now the choreography portion of the show, and I will teach you a little bit of popping and locking. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do it 2 times fast, and then I'll break it down for you. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. Okay, one more time. Simple. Okay, now it's time to break it down for you. So basically, with the bottom portion of your leg, you just step out, like so. Step out, back in. Step out, back in. Don't do it once though, just step out, back in. Simple. And now for your top part, you would do what we call as like hand rolls, basically. It's one of the most common moves in locking. So basically, you would start with your palms facing in, go up, facing out, then a full circle down. So this, down. Okay? Up, down. Up, down. Okay? So fast, it'll just be boom, bow, boom, bow. Okay? And when you go up, you go straight up, and then when you go down, you will crunch down, bend your knees a little bit. Okay? So, like that. Only do it twice. And so, when you're doing it your second time, you go up and down, put your hands behind your back, tap, put your knee up, upright position, and back down. So it's just simple, just bow, bow. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so do it again. Simple. Bow, boom, bow, bow. Okay, one more time. So, bow, bow. Okay, one more time. Boom, bow, down. Okay, now, let's put it together. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, let's try it again. Slow this time. Here we go. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, now, do a little faster. 6. Good. One more time. Boom. Good job. Oh, you know what? One more time for good luck. One more time. All right. Well, that's all the time for the choreography portion. Hope you had fun locking with me. Next time we come back, we'll do the Soul Train line. This is Dance Baby Dance.
Oh, God. That was crazy. Oh, God.